songs. How like me, poets at an arcade, soaking moonlit falls, unbroken past this inundated orb that we call home. And it's night and I'm alone and I'm alive.
Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley, and we are kicking things into high gear today. I dropped the practice video earlier, and then the Indy Kid just put out a video on the new basketball commit. And now Josh Heupel finally has his first commitment at the University of Tennessee, and that is this three-star linebacker Elijah Herring tweeted this out a little bit earlier today. You can read it there. First, giving honor to God, who is the head of my life. I'd like to thank my Riverdale High School coaches and teammates. This wouldn't be possible without them. I want to thank my mentors in the community who helped me on and off the field. Man, that seems to be a trend with this Josh Heupel football team. Most of all, I want to give a huge thank you to my parents and their endless love, support, and guidance. I genuinely appreciate every university and coach that recruited me, but I've decided to end this process and become a VFL. And then there you see the picture, committed. But as always, guys, do me a favor. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up just below the video. Just press that thumbs up button. Go ahead and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out when we drop content in the future. And leave me a comment. Let me know. We got the ball rolling. We got that first one. Now it's time to carry the momentum with this thing. But Elijah Herring took a virtual tour of the facilities last Wednesday. Then he met with Coach Heupel. I think it was via Zoom, who sold him on family and rebuilding the Tennessee program. Exactly 1 week later, the tweet goes out. Herring commits to Tennessee over Michigan, Missouri, Virginia Tech, and a few other programs. He is an in-state kid, has relationships with several of the top prospects in the state of Tennessee, Dallin Hayden, Isaiah Horton, Cam Miller as well. So like I said, guys, this gets the ball rolling. It'll be interesting to see how those relationships with the other in-state kids, how those play out. Can he get on the horn and start recruiting some of those guys? I hope so. I think old JP was starting to panic just a little bit, the recruiting expert here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. And I'm going to kind of look at some stuff on Elijah Herring here, and then JP, I'm sure, will drop his recruiting roundup video this weekend and probably go a little bit more in-depth. But let's take a look at the profile here. Elijah Herring on Rivals.com. As you can see there, he is a 6'2", 220-pound outside linebacker out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee, 28th ranked player in the state. And again, this is because it is that in-state kid. Josh Heupel talks about locking down the borders. We want to go after any talent in the state of Tennessee. But I really want to see what Elijah Herring can do, like I just mentioned earlier, with those other kids that are on his, I think they're on his 7-on-7 team. He has personal relationships with them. So it is important to get that first one. Obviously, when you look at the position too, this is a nice pickup because Tennessee needs bodies. They need bodies in that linebacker room. When you look at the guys that not only have transferred out, but then also you've got the Aaron Beasley situation. But more importantly, again, the momentum, this just gets things going for the 22 class. Hopefully Heupel can use this to build and keep moving forward. But looking at Elijah Herring here, when you look at his scouting report from his high school coach, it says he plays well in space, especially for a guy his size. Says they like to utilize him off the edge, try to bring pressure, put pressure on that quarterback. But also, again, when you talk about just how big he is, he also can make tackles in the open field. When you look at his body, if he can put on some size, that's, Tennessee really needs a guy that can not just, create pressure, get to the quarterback, but I'm talking change the game. If you have the right guy that can pin his ears back on third down passing situations and change a football game, a guy like, Darrell Taylor, even though he was streaky at times, he is the guy that could take over a football game and win it for you just by coming off the edge. Derek Barnett, look at Derek Barnett, game changer. But again, you never really know with these guys coming out of high school just where they're going to end up. Especially once they get on campus, once they get in that college strength and conditioning program, they're going to put weight on. They're going to come into their body. So it'll be interesting. I know they had also talked a little bit about maybe he could play inside linebacker when he had spoke with the coaches on defense about where he would play and how they would utilize him. They mentioned possibly moving him to inside linebacker. His high school coach goes on to say that he's constantly in the weight room, constantly working with somebody on individual drills, just trying to improve. Says he's working all the time to get himself better as a football player. Goes on to talk about how the teachers love him, how he's down to earth, just a funny kid, and that he'll set you up, cut pranks on you, and just a fun-loving kid who always has a smile on his face. The coach says, I don't know if he's ever had a bad day in his life. Again, you look at Josh Heupel, what he's selling these kids on. He's selling them on family, atmosphere, rebuilding the brand. When you see that kid's tweet, when you see his commitment, he's obviously, he talks about family, talks about faith. I think it's a perfect fit, man. I think it's a perfect fit. And people can laugh at Josh Heupel. They can mock Josh Heupel. The thing is, Josh Heupel's comfortable in his skin. He does not care. He knows what he's doing. He's building a brand based around family. I like it. But again, Elijah Herring, 3-star outside linebacker, commits to the University of Tennessee today, gets that ball rolling for Josh Heupel in this football program. Leave me a comment. Let me know. Does this ease up a little bit? You a little less nervous? I know some of you guys are starting to panic when it comes to recruiting, JP included, but leave me a comment. Let me know. This is going to be a short one. Just wanted to update you guys, let you know that first commitment is in the door. We'll see where they go from here. Continue to follow us. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. JP always dropping that recruiting video on Sunday, goes way in depth with some of these guys. So make sure you check that out. If you're a fan of basketball, check out the video the Indy Kid just dropped. And then also, lastly, there is this, the official merchandise of Talkin VAWLS. Go check it out. The link is in the description below, but it is bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. You can see the Mount Rushmore shirts there, available in several different colors, sizes, styles, all that good stuff. Coffee mugs, old school logo merch. But check it out, guys. We appreciate any and all support. And as always, on the way out the door, please do smash that like button if you have not yet. Tune in this weekend. Going to go live sometime, either Saturday or Sunday, but we'll let you guys know. We'll keep you up to date. You can see the social media scrolling across the bottom of the screen there. So give us a follow. We always update you guys there. So, but that's it. That's going to wrap it up for this video. For the Talkin VAWLS Network, my name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.
The songs howl like me, poets sat in arcades, soaking moonlit falls, unbroken past this inundated orb that we draw home, and it's night and I'm alone and I'm alive. The dogs howl like me, poets sat in arcades, soaking moonlit smashed and broken in